Hello guys, and welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice. Today, as you can see, we're carrying on with our Streets of Venice episodes, and I think it's episode 3, could be episode 4. You guys check the numbers, or if you're watching through the playlist, it doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, so I have been putting this off for a while, and I want to say it's because I was doing other projects, or because I was distracted by other things, but really it's just because I really hate building MDF, as you guys know. I really love this set, but I'm really not enjoying building it because, well, it's MDF. Yeah, you guys know how I feel about it by now, so there's no point beating that drum any further. But yeah, so we're going to build this today. I am going to time-lapse a large percentage of it, and the main reason is that I want to watch Return of the Living Dead on Amazon Prime, because it's one of my absolute favourite old-schooly horrors. Now, what you're going to need if you want to build your own of these, of course, is you'll need the set, which you can buy from TT Combat's website. As always, it'll be linked in the description. You need PVA glue or wood glue. I got this very cheap, as you can see, £2.49 from B&M. I'm not sponsored by them, but I just thought I'd give it a shout out. I also use some super glue. I always use gel super glue and like an ultra lock when... Oh, this isn't the gel, it's the liquid one, so I will go grab the gel. But gel works a lot better when putting scenery together because it gives you the time to maneuver it without it spilling everywhere. Of course, I'm going to need my craft knife. I've got a couple of paintbrushes so that I can apply my glues. I've got a file, and then down here I've got my sandpaper. Well, actually, I've got a stack of sandpaper. Of course, you're going to need a palette. I'm just using a tile because I'm lazy. And then your water to mix with your PVA. You don't want to water your PVA down too much when you're putting your scenery together. But yeah, so I'm going to build it through in stages. As I said, I will pop on every now and then and let you know what I'm doing. But it's going to be a very simple build. And then for our next side quest, we're actually going to be doing the hexagonal wells. So that isn't on this video. It will be in the next video. But I just thought I'd hype you guys up. You know what I'm like. I'm such an internet tease. But yeah, guys, so I'm going to get on with this. The instructions, as always, you can find on TT Combat's website, but hopefully it's going to be one that goes together pretty easily and I don't need them. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to unplug my microphone now because the cable's getting in my way. And as I said, if I do need to pop back on, I will pop back on. So here we are, as you can see. I've built in 3 separate parts. It's elastic banded up to high heaven, that's the roof. This is the second floor. Again, as I said, elastic banded beyond words, with some extra PVA and stuff. Now what I do with these bits is I get some water and I just water those bits out, just so they don't pool and lump. It's not the end of the world. It's PVA glue. I'm not going to ruin it really. And then the last one, which is the ground floor, is like that. And as you can see, it's elastic banded to hell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these to dry. And I'm going to leave them dry for an hour or so. Just because I definitely don't want them to start coming apart again. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all the extra details on, and they come on one of these little sheets like this. Now, I did a lot of the cutting and filing off camera because it's cutting and filing and it's really, really dull. One thing I would notice is I've got elastic band there and it's starting to bend it, so I'm actually going to move that one to here. Because I don't want that warping it all. Now, as you can see, I have left them separate. I'm going to try keeping it that way so that you can play on the different levels. I wish I'd done that with the first building, to be honest, and I think I will try that with all the rest. So you'll just have one building that you can't go in, and that's not the end of the world, because it's pretty cheap to buy, so I might just rebuy that building. And build that so that you can go in and out of it, and then for that particular one, I'll just board it up. So it looks like it's an abandoned building. But yeah, so I just wanted to pop in very, very quickly and show you what I've done. So I just want to say, I got the liquid gel. And the other thing I forgot to mention is you're going to need elastic bands, a lot of elastic bands. But yeah, I'm going to leave this to dry now, as I said. And then when we come back, we'll stick on the last details and then that'll be us done. So yeah, back. So here we have it. It's fully built. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, you've stuck the bits on. But I figured it's pretty boring anyway. You guys don't care about that. So I just dealt with it. I stuck them on. Mainly because I got carried away watching Return of the Dead and Return of the Living Dead, sorry, and completely forgot. So yeah, I built it anyway. But no, that's it. So this is part 3. I know it wasn't overly exciting compared to maybe some of the other parts. But yeah, it was a very, very simple build. I think going forward, as I said, I'm going to keep it so that you can take all the roofs and things off. I think that's going to be much better in the long run. I'm pretty excited to actually get them painted up now. I know I whinged about it and I said I didn't want to, but if you're on the Carnevale group on Facebook, which if you're not, you should be, some people have been painting up theirs and they've been showing them off and they've been really, really good. So I definitely am really excited to see these painted up. Now, less so myself painting them, if I'm honest, but let's face it, it's not going to get done otherwise. Nate's the only one who'd probably get them painted, and Nate's got a stack of his own stuff to do, so even if he did want to do it for me, it's not fair to ask, really. So I'll end up doing it, and that's cool. I'm okay with it, I guess. Well, I'm part whinging, part saying it's okay, so yeah. But no, I'm really excited for this. It was a pretty simple build. I think the whole thing altogether, excluding drying time, took about 40 minutes. Maybe even less than that, if I'm honest. Obviously I had to cut all the bits off, sand them down. Other than that, it was just straightforward, stick together. It was one of the easiest ones I've done. So yeah, as I said, the next part will actually not be part of the main quest, as it were. It'll be a sideline one where I'm going to build the hexagonal wells. And then moving on from there, I'll pick another building to build for part 4/part 5. Yeah, I think this is part 3, so the next one will be part 4. This, of all the buildings that come in the set, is my favourite though, so I was pretty excited to build it, and I'm not disappointed. I genuinely think I'll probably pick up another one of these. But yeah, so guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If so, give us a like. It really does help the channel with algorithms and all that business. If you haven't played Carnevale before, check out TT Combat's website. They're really, really good. The sculpts on these models are fantastic. They are resin models, and you know I'm normally not a big fan of resin, but they're beautiful. Some interesting choices of bits that need gluing on for all you Marvel Crisis Protocol fans, or just wait until you're gluing on vampire brides, 2 strands of hair. You'll be longing for the days when you have to put Star-Lord's mask together, because it's a breeze compared to that. But yeah, I'm really excited to do a bit more on this series now. I've kind of regained my enthusiasm for it, which is good. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. As I said, give us a like, give us a subscribe, share us with friends and family. If this is your first time on the channel, check out some of the other content we do. We cover a lot of different games, not just Carnevale, of course. We cover Rumble Slam, Drop Fleet, and Drop Zone, which are all TT Combat games, as you know. We also have got a lot of 9th edition 40k coming up, mainly Combat Patrols, but maybe a few bigger games in the future. We also cover other Games Workshop games such as Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, older games like Gorka Morka. We have Paint with Nate. We have a review for RPGs. So if there's an RPG specifically that you want to get reviewed, drop us a message. It's called Vince Reviews. So far, I'm erring a lot. I do apologise. We cover so much stuff, it's hard to remember it all. But yeah, check out Vince Reviews. We covered a lot of the Star Trek role-playing game by Modifius. We've covered Fantasy Saga, a few others. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully you like this build. Take care, pray the dice gods, hope they smile upon you, and be kind to one another. It's pretty easy. Take care, bye.